Hello, my name is Steve with CloudArc, and we created this video to help you understand the potential savings in Salesforce licenses, both for clients that already have Salesforce today or those that are looking to buy it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a license strategy that can save you 50% per year on your Salesforce licenses. Now, when I made this video today, the list price for Salesforce Sales Cloud Enterprise is $2,000 per user per year. I'm going to show you how to get the core power of Salesforce for $1,000 per user per year, saving you 50% off that list price. Now let me start with some quick terminology. Salesforce sells its popular products, Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, for $2,000, the $2,000 that I mentioned a second ago. These products include generic objects for managing leads, opportunities, and cases. But here's the secret. These generic objects are just like custom objects, but they've been pre-built and layered on top of the core Salesforce platform, or what's called the Salesforce platform license. The fact is, most clients who buy Sales or Service Cloud are paying for features that they don't use. And the platform license allows you to essentially strip away that waste and only pay for the core features that you need. So if you've been using Salesforce for a few years, you know exactly what part of the system you're using and what you don't use. We can quickly determine this with a simple conversation or health check, and this forms the foundation of a plan to move you to a license that fits what you're actually using. Now, very few Salesforce customers even know about the platform license. Based on my experience, the direct sales team almost never mentions this option. Now, I'll talk about why in just a second. But the big idea is that the platform license includes the core capabilities of Salesforce. The main features that you see when you log in: reports, dashboards, security, automation, custom objects, etc. These are all part of the platform. So we show our customers how they can solve their business problems and use what they're using today with custom objects that already exist or that can be easily created for tracking their specific needs. And instead of using the generic objects or the opportunity object, let's say, you can find a free template or create a custom object that gives you exactly what you need. And here's another little tip. When you add fields that are unique to you or to your business process to a generic object, you're paying that higher annual price. But when you add those same fields to a custom object that runs on the platform license, you pay the lower price. And so more importantly, you can add all the fields that you need to these custom objects for that $1,000 per year savings. So the screens, the reports, the dashboards, they all work exactly the same. So if you're just using an object built for your specific needs, not one of the generic ones, you don't have to heavily customize it anyway. You're not locking in those that extra expense. Now you might be wondering why your sales rep or your consultant hasn't told you about this. Now, it's been my experience that the direct team focuses on the higher margin licenses like Sales Cloud and avoids sort of the strategic conversation about license optimization. They also rely very heavily on third-party consultants to customize the generic version, which also serves to lock you into that higher price for the life of your Salesforce contract. So what most customers don't realize is that, like I said earlier, when you add custom fields to a generic object like leads or opportunities, you're locking yourself in for the life of that contract. We help you identify those fields that you're using and those objects, and we identify how to move those to custom objects and lock your savings in at $1,000 instead of $2,000. So I have two calls to action for you. If you're an existing Salesforce customer and you have Salesforce today, look in the video description and click the link to schedule a call with us. We will outline a detailed plan to migrate you to a platform license and cut your annual expense in half. We will make sure that you're only paying for those features that you actually use. And for those considering Salesforce, if you're thinking about buying Salesforce, in the video description is a link to our calendar and you can schedule a call with us. During this call, we'll help you turn on Salesforce under what we call our risk-free implementation, which is essentially a 60 to 90-day trial with a full setup, full data migration based on what your business needs are, and it's completely risk-free. You don't pay unless you move forward or you keep using it. This includes setting you up on the Salesforce platform license from day one, using only those features that are specific to your business, and like I said earlier, at half the list price. So finally, I've included some other videos that you might find valuable. I've got a video here that shows you how to optimize Salesforce that you can watch. I've also included a link to our end user training playlist. Schedule a call and we'll see you soon. Thank you.